Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Indians look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Stepping in, Roman Quinn. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, Roman Quinn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Nero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
So stepping in, Oscar Gonzalez, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
So it's first and third with two away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Looking to minimize the damage here. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball one.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians on top 2-0. Cal Quantrill starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, number 55. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 55.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But They're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, Miles Straw. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, today's game provides the Indians with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
2-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
The Tribe had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Brian Roquillo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 25, Roman Quinn.
Ready for another chance? Roman Quinn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Straw, the runner at second with 1 away. chopped at third. He's got to hurry. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Gozal.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Indians fail to score. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
Ball count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2. I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First offering on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made a 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. High and deep to center field. Peralta going back. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
At the plate now, Oscar Gonzalez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the third out. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2.5, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is taken high and outside, but for a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quinn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. At the plate, Max Muncy. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, number 55, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Now the pitch. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
To the plate now, Miles Straw, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Nobody out, runner on first. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
2-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Roquillo.
In now for Cleveland, Brian Roquillo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. Little chopper back to the mound. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Daniel Hudson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Five runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Look out, 2-0 now. In his career, Ramirez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Hudson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 2-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Chop towards first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, behind the back. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tribe lead this one 5-0. Now in the box, number 55. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. And It's 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Quinn is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Andres Gimenez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. Career line against Daniel Hudson. Batting .500, 5 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. And he got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Oscar Gonzalez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Marino.
Zach Collins will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 23, Zach Collins.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Collins bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Miles Straw would be next. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peralta on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box, Miles Straw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
D-hop.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Now,
thank you, Heidi.
Number 23, Zach Collins.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That missed. That's the ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller left side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Brian Roquillo, a fly out and a single for him so far.
Brian Roquillo.
First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up. Rojas onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Roman Quinn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Oh.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. So digging in now, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's up. That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Bell scoops it up to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 55 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next up for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Jimenez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Brusdar Graterol enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Oscar Gonzalez. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Zach Collins.
Now batting, Zach Collins. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 out, nobody on.
Whoa!
in there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And this throw gets away from him. The throw pulls him off the bag. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah!
1 out and a runner on second base. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Now batter, catcher, Will Smith.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batter, left fielder.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Brian Roquillo.
Striding in for the Indians, Brian Roquillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with the slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roman Quinn. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the belt, the pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 51, Alex Garcia.
So striding forward now, Andres Jimenez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
Into the box, Josh Bell. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here it comes.
Hey,
And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Drives it out to deep right center field. Peralta going back. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Stepping in now, Oscar Gonzalez, and a foul pop behind the plate. Smith is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Dodgers 1. Now at the plate, David Peralta. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Number 55 waits on deck. No one out with a runner at second. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The batter, number 55.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 55. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Miguel.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting, right fielder.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nick Scanlon enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 52, Nick Scanlon.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. Yeehaw!
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right, Jimenez ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. Cleveland's out in front, 10-3. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
Zach Collins.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung it 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Miles Straw. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0. Ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Brian Roquillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Liner towards second. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Yency Almonte comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Roman Quinn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Peralta is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded softly to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Trevor Stephan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 37, Trevor Stephan.
At the plate now, Will Smith. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Strong is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Peralta. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
One and one.
And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Cleveland Indians get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Cal Quantrill earns his 8th victory of the season. Clayton Kershaw couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.